let's talk about your hybrid fiber-coaxial network. It's a huge asset, right? You've spent decades building it. So the big question is, how do you protect that massive investment and get it ready for what's next? Well, we're going to dive into exactly that.
And this is the question on just about every operator's mind. I mean, you've got millions, maybe more, sunken into this coaxial network. And hey, it still works. It's still super valuable. So how in the world do you bring in all this new fiber tech without having to just rip everything out and start from scratch?
All right, so here's how we're going to break this all down. First, we'll look at the big challenge with HFC networks. Then we'll get into designing with precision, managing that mix of old and new, protecting your investments, and finally, how you can actually innovate your network.
Okay, first things first. Let's just state a fact here. All those miles of cable, every single amplifier, all those thousands of connections, that's a massive investment you've already made. And the thing is, it's not obsolete. It's still functional, it's still valuable, and honestly, it can keep working for you for a long, long time, if you manage it the right way.
And that's really the key, isn't it? The goal here isn't to just rip and replace everything. That would be crazy expensive. It's all about smart evolution. The real trick, the real challenge, is figuring out how to weave in that new fiber technology to handle today's demands, but do it without losing sight of or control over all the perfectly good coaxial assets you've already got out there.
So, how do you actually get that kind of control? Well, it all comes down to planning. And I mean meticulous planning. When you're dealing with something as complex as an HFC network, you just can't afford to guess. It's time to ditch the old manual ways of doing things, the ones that are just full of errors, and really step into automated, accurate design.
And this slide just lays it out perfectly. The old way versus the new way. Trying to manually calculate all your RF signal levels and AC power? It's a total headache. It's super slow, and one tiny mistake, that's a truck roll. That's money down the drain. But with Zonedge, that whole process is automated. It just gets HFC topology, so your designs are right from the get-go. No more of those costly mistakes in the field.
So check out how simple this becomes. Let's say you want to add an extension to your network. You just make that one change in the design and bam, Zonedge instantly recalculates, well, everything. It's checking the RF signal all the way to the customer's house, it's making sure every single amp has the right power, and you see the impact of what you just did right away in real time. It's basically like having a genius engineer looking over your shoulder and checking your work instantly.
Now, all this precision in the design phase, that's the foundation for everything else. Because let's be real, out in the field, it's a mix. You've got old and new tech literally sharing the same space. We're talking fiber and coax cables running on the very same poles, going through the same underground conduits. And this is where it gets really powerful. Zonedge gives you one single screen, one unified view of your entire world. You can see your brand new fiber-to-the-home build-out right next to your trusty old HFC network, all on one map. You can know for sure exactly how much space you have left on a pole or inside a conduit. What does that mean? It means you can plan your upgrades with total clarity, using what you already have instead of spending a fortune on building something new when you don't have to.
Okay, so this brings us to a much bigger picture, a more strategic idea. See, managing your network well isn't just about fixing things day to day. It's about protecting the long-term value of this massive asset.
And this right here, this is the absolute heart of it all. The real value of your network isn't just the price tag of all the gear. No, it's all about how well you can manage it, maintain it, and keep it ready to evolve. That's where the real value is.
So what does that look like in the real world? Well, when you have a complete, totally accurate inventory in Zonedge, you stop reacting to problems and start planning proactively. You can see in a second where you've got spare capacity so you can squeeze every last bit of value out of your existing stuff. And get this, every little change is automatically documented. That creates a perfect paper trail, which makes things like compliance checks and audits, well, almost easy. So when you put all of this together, the precision design, the unified view, the asset protection, what you get is the ability to truly innovate. You're no longer stuck with this impossible choice of, do I maintain my old network or do I build the new one? The answer is, you can actually do both. The name of the game here is flexibility. Having a powerful system like this means you can evolve your network piece by piece on your own terms. The system adapts to your strategy, not the other way around. So whether you're going all in on a fiber migration or you plan to optimize your hybrid network for another decade, it doesn't matter. It works at your pace, on your timeline, and inside your budget. Because at the end of the day, a truly great network isn't just something you build once. It's something you build over time, you maintain with incredible care, and you evolve with real intelligence. It's time. Start designing, operating, and innovating your fiber optic network today.